Okay.
Hey everybody, it's Ron with Radiant Technology Solutions. We're doing an SMB Connect video with Madison from 6 Degrees Media. How are you today, Madison?
I am awesome, Ron. How are you?
Doing fantastic. So for the people that don't know, what is 6 Degrees Media? What do you guys do?
We manage social media accounts for businesses. So Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, those great platforms. And we produce videos for them as well, for their websites and higher engagement on social media. So yes, very exciting to be here. Thank you, Ron.
Oh, no, thanks for joining me. So you're doing some videos kind of like this I've seen where you're interviewing businesses and they're in person. So that's a lot different than what I'm doing, but even better, I think.
Yes, I create videos for other business owners who are interviewing other businesses. So these community videos that we do go into these communities and interview small business owners. It really makes a big difference for them, for the engagement online. It just brings community because everybody's collaborating and sharing the same video. So you get to have that extra reach. And I know you've seen great success with that too, right?
Yeah, it's been beneficial for myself and for the people that have been in the videos. And like you said, you both, the parties in the videos share it. So you're both reaching, twice the audience. So it's great.
And especially now that Zoom is like a normal thing, people want to connect with you on video. And that's the fastest way someone can connect with you through a screen, is having a video piece of content to share so people can get to know you and see what you look like and see if that would be a good fit, based on the video, because they can't really meet in person these days.
Yeah. Yeah, but I do miss that in-person communication a lot.
I don't think anything would ever replace that.
No.
Nothing can ever replace the in-person connection, and video is like that close second as a tool to hopefully meet in person and have that relationship.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely changed a lot over the past year.
Yeah, I know you do like educational videos, so you're always keeping your customers and audience informed and updated on things that they need to know about their technology and how to protect themselves and cybersecurity, things like that.
Yeah, I think it's great to just, keep people in the know and have some visibility into what you do.
You have very high visibility with those videos. Every time I go on Facebook, it's like you're there. And I really enjoy watching them because they're super informative. They're quick, educational. And I'm like, oh, Ron, you're everywhere. I see you everywhere. So it just makes me think of you. And I call you and text you. And that's how it goes from just seeing you to actually knowing you. Video
Absolutely.
is the middle.
And so you'll create videos for a business and will you put them on their webpage or do they do that themselves and you post it to their Facebook and that kind of stuff?
Well, yes, videos for social media are super important, but also for your website, right? So Google, people are online, they're looking for services, they're asking Google questions. And since Google and YouTube are connected, any video content that is produced that answers a question shows up higher. So it's super important that videos go on your website, and you can take a video and you can turn it into a blog to help SEO campaigns. And it just gets you up higher on Google, and those are essential. Adding to the website frequently helps you out
Yeah.
when it gets you seen online when you're active. And yes, absolutely, making videos for websites and social media, super specific ones too. And there's a whole strategy behind how to create that and title those things. I'm not going to bore you with the details, but yes, we do that.
Yeah, I'm sure you know a lot more about that stuff than I do. But I did recently find something where if you title your video kind of as a question, I found that to be helpful.
Yeah, and if you take it one step further and you title it with a question that seems too good to be true, or a bold statement, or giving a number in the title, you know, like something that makes people click it, that's what works.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's amazing how many tricks are, out there for social media and marketing tricks is probably the wrong word. I should I should probably call it perfections, but there is a lot of different tactics out there that people have, and that's why it's good to have somebody like you available.
I would say the biggest thing that would be helpful to include in a video is your call to action, and having a call to action inside the video and letting people know what you'd like them to do inside the video instead of just writing it. But yes, there is a lot to go behind creating a video and making a thumbnail that looks nice and having the information be right to the point, because people don't want to watch a 20-minute video to answer their question.
Mm.
They really want the most information in the least amount of time possible. So condensing that information and then giving people a strong call to action, those are the two things that I would recommend anybody to start doing in their videos to see higher performance.
Speaking of high performance, I've seen some of your videos and they're very high quality. And I imagine you must have some pretty heavy gear when you're doing those kind of videos.
You know what? My gear is this beautiful iPhone 11. It is perfect. I shoot 4K quality video. I can change the frames to make it look more cinematic. And actually, they have lens kits for this phone. So I can have the quality of a DSLR camera on a device that's in my pocket.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, and I get to show people that they can also do the same thing. I actually teach people how to shoot and edit video using their iPhone. Uh, and people love it. They get to be creative and they get to play and lay on the couch and do work.
Yeah.
So it's really fun. Having great audio is important. So having like a wireless microphone would be helpful, but people can do it right on their iPhone in the device that's already in their pocket. So
Yeah, it's really cool.
yeah.
It's amazing how far technology's come. When I was a kid, we had the beeper. Yeah.
I remember the BlackBerry
Yeah.
or the Razor flip phone. Those were pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. That's some old stuff there too, or the Nokia that you can never break.
Yeah, the brick phone. I used to play Snake on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my favorite game.
Yeah, I was a Snake champion, I think.
Well, if the snake gets too long and then you crash into yourself.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
what videos should we expect from you, Ron? What's coming up?
Oh, I don't plan them out like whatsoever.
Okay.
I sit down once a week and I try and come up with just a couple ideas for some quick videos and kind of do them on the fly.
Yeah.
And then these videos, when I'm talking with other businesses, I try and schedule those out, so I have a few on the back burner, and those are the videos I truly enjoy.
Well, I know that you love people and you love having conversations, and I can see you in the other videos that you're just totally into it because you are interested in learning more about the other person, and that is a I appreciate that.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. It's, you can never know too much, I think.
Yeah,
And there's plenty of things that we can all learn from each other.
for sure. And plenty of things that we can teach too.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. When COVID hit, I made a video how to shoot and edit using your iPhone. And that got a lot of traction. And what I'm going to be doing is launching a new series of how to break it, break it up a little bit into digestible content, how to shoot on your cell phone, and then how to edit, empowering business owners to create their own content for their social media from devices that are accessible to them. And then, of course, being available if they get too busy to create it. But I'm excited about creating that kind of content to help everybody else have quality content, because the higher quality content, the more credibility you have online. And that's, I want to teach people that. I'm very excited about that.
That does sound awesome. And it's kind of funny because if you look at businesses 30 years ago, they would have never given away stuff like that. They would have never told you how to record a video like a pro, or how to, change some settings on your computer or something like that. But
Right.
today's world, that's us showing that we're the expert at what we do. And it's very beneficial, I think.
Yeah, like you making your videos, it's proving that you're the expert. I bet people in IT, number one, they're not making any videos. And if they are, they're not in them. They're having maybe stock or animated videos.
Yeah.
So you being on camera, answering questions, knowledgeable, helpful, and being there as a resource, that's the fastest way anyone in their industry can become an expert, is by showing up as the expert and producing regular helpful content for their audience. And of course, being available if they need it, you know? And a lot of businesses have grown organically by referrals and recommendations and the quality of service that they provide. And now everyone's online and they built their business really well based off word of mouth, and they have a goal that they want to get to.
Yeah.
And social media bridges that gap for them to get to their goal, creates that conversation that's already happening in person, puts it online, so they expand the reach. And that's what we do, is get people to their goals.
Yeah, everybody has goals that they need to achieve, and it's good to have people to help you get there.
What are your goals coming up, Ron?
I probably, want to continue to meet with at least one business owner every week and do something like this. I try to stay, keep up the momentum and stay positive are my two major goals for 2021.
Do you have any anxiety doing videos yourself?
At first I did, but I got over it real quickly,
How did you do that?
just by pushing myself to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More practice, right? Makes
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, absolutely. The more you do it, the better you become at it.
That's one of my favorite aspects of what I do, is I see the confidence grow in the person in front of the camera, because you're a business owner, you're not an actor, and you're trying to make videos and memorize lines and figure out what you're going to say, and it's quite the experience if you're messing up, right? But after you do it so many times, you show up as confident, like I really get this. So I see people go from nervous to really confident, and that gives me the most joy out of what I do.
Yeah, I think, part of it was years ago, I went to a Chamber of Commerce event, and I stopped in there for something, just to get one of those books of lists that they had, and and they were like, hey, do you want to join us for lunch? So I was like, sure, free lunch, let me do it. And there ended up being like 100 people in that room. And we all went around the room and talked about what we did, in front of 99 people. So just getting thrown into it like that really got me over, kind of public speaking issues I had. And the video makes it even easier. You're not actually standing in front of 100 people. 100 people might see it, but you don't think about that.
Right. Are you like a one take or a multiple take person?
Sometimes one take, sometimes multiple takes. Yeah.
It's hard to nail it sometimes, so you definitely have to get the multiple takes. But yeah, standing in front of a group of 99 people is a sure way to bring that wall down, right?
Yeah.
And if you didn't know what you were going to say, you had just a little time to figure it out.
Yeah. Luckily, I had time to come up with something real quick, or just kind of gave my basic elevator pitch that I would too if I was talking to somebody one-to-one, and just kind of gazed around the room, and it worked out.
Yeah. Yeah, and look at you now.
Yeah, you shouldn't let your fears hold you back. That's for sure.
You're right. I mean, it's really easy to get stopped by all the possibilities of it going badly. But then what if it goes good?
Yeah.
And chances are it will. So anyone thinking about uh anyone not sure about doing videos, I would say do it and try it and practice. And even if you make a video and nobody sees it, at least you have that practice of being on camera and sharing your knowledge. Everybody has some knowledge to share. So video is definitely a way to do that, plus gaining confidence at the same time and learning how to speak effectively. It's all communication, right?
Yeah. And so with the Facebook social media marketing you're doing, are you posting for those business owners in different groups, and creating ads and that kind of stuff as well?
Well, so we believe in organic reach. You can do ads, and there's organic ways to get your message out there. And leveraging the groups that you just mentioned is a huge way to do that. So sharing video content into those groups and encouraging other people to share it expands the reach into the thousands of views. So absolutely, the neighborhood groups are an essential part of the plan to get the reach out there. And these groups are out there. They're waiting and allowing businesses to post about their business and advertise, and it's a missed opportunity if businesses aren't taking advantage of that free publicity. It's essential.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. You have your own group, SMB Connect.
Yeah.
I'm a member. And we're also in other groups too. And I know you're actively engaged. I know you've seen the benefit of having those relationships, right?
Totally. Yeah. And it's there's more benefit than just the relationships. It's feeling like you're a part of the community too, is a big benefit of it for me. I like to be engaged with people, and like that sense of community.
Yeah. And it's very accessible online. It's like anytime you're ready for community, you can access it. You just have to log on, you know?
Very true.
Yeah. Well, I'm thankful that you're in my community. I'm super excited to have the opportunity for this video. I can't wait to share it out and um, help you too. And
I appreciate that.
meet my friend Ron, IT. IT solutions. You do a lot of things. So tell us exactly a little bit more about what you do for my friends who don't know you.
Well, we do managed IT services. So in a nutshell, you have a small business that has IT issues, or they have several computers in the office, they have networking equipment, they might have a server, they're using some cloud services, and they have all that stuff in place, but they don't have an internal IT guy to support it, and they don't need one. So they can outsource that to us, and we can do everything desktops to websites, I say.
Yeah, there is nothing more frustrating in a workday for your technology to break down, right? Because you need
Yeah.
it. It's essential. And and you're the guy to call to fix it. You don't even have to show up. You can do it remotely, right?
Yeah, yeah. Most everything we can do is remote unless we need to, physically change something out or troubleshoot a network down kind of issue.
Yeah, so having you on speed dial, I'm sure is well, I know is helpful, and I know other people appreciate how accessible you are, especially in like crisis mode, right?
Yeah, some people handle it better than others.
I can only imagine. You also have to be like a calmer, like everything is okay. You have to calm people down, I'm sure too.
Yeah, yeah, there's some of that.
That's
So
great.
what's the best way for people to get a hold of 6 Degrees Media?
Well, you can check out our social media pages, send us a message, give us a call, send an email, connect with me. Happy to have a conversation and see, what is currently happening and what is needed to get to the goals. So we create the content, we post the content. We want to make sure that we're putting out quality content, not um, not just text or an uninteresting photo. We always go for the money shot and share video content that's super powerful and interesting for the audience. So happy to help any business looking to increase their social media and online presence.
Awesome. I sure appreciate you joining me today, Madison.
I so appreciate this opportunity, Ron. I would love to be a guest another time.
Absolutely. We'll do it again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.